I started thinking about what I wanted to do for my AR project. I When I started thinking about what I wanted to do for my action research project, I couldn't help but think about parent communication because that is one of the areas as a teacher that I find is very difficult to strengthen. And things in the past that I've used include student planners, and I would write notes in the planners and send them home. However, that would mean I would have to depend on the student to always ensure that the planners were at home, that they showed their parents, that they signed it, and they brought it back. Not that that's not doable. For a lot of students it is, but for many students, they don't always see their parents when they go home at night. They might go to daycare or go to a babysitter. And so with all of those different people coming into contact with them and having the opportunity to see that, the parents don't always get their hands on it. So I was thinking, instead of doing planners or newsletters and things like that, what is another way I could make sure parents are receiving all the necessary information? So one of the things I decided to do was to create a classroom blog. With all of the different forms of communication that we have now, whether it be internet at home, people's phones, internet at the library, internet at work, um, parents are able to stay connected no matter where they're at. So I know a lot of my parents will connect with me using the blog, and it's right on their phone so they can see exactly what's going on. And a lot of parents that have to work until 5 or 6 at night and their students are already at home or at daycare or something, they are able to have access to it at work as well. And this classroom blog has lots of information that the parents would find very helpful. For one, they have instant access to my email and my co-teacher's email. They also have access to online grades, so they can go in and check their students' progress at any time of the day and not have to wait for interims or report cards to come out. This is a great feature because if there are any issues or any problems, parents are able to see it immediately instead of 3 weeks down the road when they're all of a sudden wondering what has happened with their child's grades. So it provides a means of intervention for a lot of students, and it also provides me another way to communicate with my parents. One of the other really interesting things was that at the beginning of the school year, I put up some videos for some of my students to kind of get to know me better. This proved to be very helpful and beneficial because I had students coming in to open house the week before school so excited because they already had established some sort of a connection with me. They knew my background, they knew my likes and my interests, and they were all very open and receptive to what I was teaching and what I was talking to them about. So I think just having that availability to create videos and put them on the blog and to reach all of my students, it was just another way to connect with them and establish a good rapport. Another thing that the classroom blog does is it allows me to show parents what's actually going on in the classroom. So if we do like an art project, or if we go to an assembly, or if the students are part of some sort of program, or even if I'm just using a new resource in the class, I'm able to either video it, photograph it, or write about it, and I can upload it to my blog and keep them connected. One of the other really nice things I learned about last month was Prezzies, and I started using that to teach vocabulary during the week. And I'm able to create that, show it to my students on the smartboard, and then also embed it into my blog. So when they go home, they can go in and navigate the Prezi and look at all the vocabulary info. Another great feature of having this blog, like I mentioned before, is that parents have access to my email at all times. That is such a key component to enhancing parent communication, is to ensure that they are able to reach me anytime. So what I've happened to do, I found out that on Blogger, you can actually connect your phone to your blog and you can update it straight from your phone. One of the other really cool things about this is that I can see if anyone's commented or made any posts or discussions to my blog, and I can also see if parents have emailed me, and that allows me to connect with them even quicker. Um, I'm really interested to see how my action research project develops and all of the benefits that come with it.